we're going into town, into Smithville. I haven't seen him shake his hand yet, so hopefully that means that his hands aren't bothering him today. I hope, because if he could figure out what's causing his hands to hurt, then he really won't want to sell the bike. So he's trying something different. He's pushed the backrest back one notch, and he's trying it with a sheepskin, which looks incredibly toasty warm on the buns. And this is one of the cities that I've definitely rolled through before. I mean, I've done a lot of just random driving and enjoying myself. I try and do my best to get lost at least once a week so that I can, something about being on a bike. I use so much gas on it. And I know I say that it's a lot less on gas, and it really is, until you start taking it out for the joy of it. Like I have, how much did I say? I got this bike at around 16,000 kilometers on it. And I've had it for 3 years. And I put about 20K on it, which compared to some riders who are retired and will remain nameless, that is a lot for being able to ride it after work and just riding it around home. And, it's a lot. John Deere, we hate you. You used to be good, and then you became an moving all of your workers, laying off all your workers and moving your factories to Mexico. They really, really need to come up with a better situation in this country to keep the factories and keep the larger businesses going, because it's so expensive for them to run here that they find that it's just better off to go to a place like Mexico where the work is dirt cheap. They need to figure out something. Yeah, right. And outside of raising a minimum wage, and I know that they're raising it, but the problem is, as much as they're raising it, that means costs are going to go up, gas prices are going to go up. It's just deflating the dollar. And I'm being very political right now. I'm not a huge fan of the increase in minimum wage, just because, it just makes everything else go up, and it's not increasing my paycheck. Like, I'm not getting anything extra that I know of. So you're basically bringing everybody up to where I am, and I work in a really complex field. So how is this fair? You're forcing, they're gonna, to keep people like my team, they're gonna need to probably provide a little bit more incentive, and it sucks because they shouldn't have to. I mean, some places in Canada are already insanely expensive to live at. I mean, in Toronto, the rent in Toronto is $1,000 a month for a cheap place that's shared. Really? You have to share a condo because you can't afford to have one of your own. Sorry, showing you a different view. I was hoping to raise the vent. I might do that on the next one. The only problem with this helmet is it's very airy, which is not good for cooler weather. It is amazing in the summer. People are like, you must be so hot in there. No, I'm not really. I rarely even get out of off the bike with my hair sweaty. Like my other helmet was definitely worse. There was less air up there. This one's got vents and everywhere. So we're almost to Burlington. I can't remember if it's past or if it's before Hamilton. I think we're already in Hamilton, so it must be past. Not a bad color. I definitely like interesting colors on vehicles, and my next vehicle will not be a standard color like. Well, we'll see if I like it enough. Oh, the trailer is what he's looking at. He wants a new trailer, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't mind one of those toy haulers myself. One with a garage in the back. Obviously, I'd have to get downsize on a couple of bikes, but at that point, it might be worth it. I'd even be able to hitch Sean's interest on one of the 2 bikes that we have. Nah, never mind. He loves that Bergman. Absolutely loves his Bergman. I don't think he'll ever switch. I don't blame him. Like he likes what he likes, and I like what I like, and I wouldn't want someone to tell me I had to change. But still, I got a lot of comments that my fiance doesn't ride a real bike, and I'm like, this is the furthest from the truth. It's not about the bike so much as it's about the ride. And I've never seen anyone ride quite as well as Sir Burg does. He's ridden my V-Star, and he liked it. And he did it without too much issue, and that's without having been on a bike with a clutch in forever. So the fact that he was having no issues with a clutch, none at all. This is where things start getting a little bit racking. And I know that I should be comfortable with this, but you never know what people are going to do. So I don't trust anyone when it comes to traffic like this. I mean, it's not a lot of traffic yet, but it could. I prefer my country roads, because then at least if I get hit by something, it's at least a deer and I get to appreciate it for a second before I die. I mean, huh? No. Ha! That is a big one! That's what you used to do. That had to have been a lot of fun.
Huh?
That had to have been a lot of fun when you used to do that. Freaking.
I got a bad feeling about this.
What is this dude doing? That guy was an very pretty. It's definitely windy though. You can see the turbulence on Nevada. Oh, my favorite thing. I hate these bridges! Wow. Wow. He's doing the same thing. I hate those bridges. They're so awkward. They're so very awkward. If it wasn't for the fact that it was a windy day, I'd have been like, let's take the highway. Ah, I hate those bridges.